So we have Christian Bauer come to our class and talk about student support service when we in college and university. What is TRIO?
TRIO is a federally funded program. It helps students find success in college. There are a total of 6 across the nation. Some of them include Upward Bound, Student Support Service, Upward Bound Math and Science that we are involved in.
Who is likely to benefit?
Those who benefit are poor preparation, lack of confidence, and inadequate study skills.
Who is eligible?
First-generation students are eligible to join low-income students, students who need academic help.
Tutoring.
We have private tutoring. It's one-on-one assistance from upperclassmen year-round, or students from UNL that's work from Upward Bound, and we help with almost any subject area.
Scholarship and grants.
Annual scholarships include Lincoln Community Foundation, MKN, Missouri, Kansas, and Nebraska.
Monthly scholarships are Jack Kent Cook, Winston Churchill scholarships, and many more.
The end.
Finn.
My
name
is
Uncle
Sam, and we want you to join us in the dorms.
Why?
Why? You guys are UNL students, right? Like, you're coming here, and you guys live in Lincoln?
Yes. You're correct.
Is this a trick question?
You're
You
correct.
should live in the dorms because it's a great experience, right, Quang?
Mm-hmm. There's different types of living options too, like apartments, suites, traditional dorms, and freshmen usually live in dorms, but as you get into your later years of college, you can move to
Baga!
your suites.
How much?
How much, you say? Well, it's about $9,000 for room and board with a meal plan. But with the help of Upward Bound, you can get scholarships to help cover that fee. Boom.
$9,000.
Me dang.
Good thing I have Upward Bound. Upward Bound has helped me. I live 2 miles away.
Why don't you just live at home, Zach?
Can't live at home.
If you live in the dorms, you get to, it's all about you. You get to live by yourself, your own rules, but just make sure you manage your time right.
And you stay disciplined.
So you living in the dorms or not?
Hey.
Even though maybe true, maybe not true, still live in the dorms.
What was it? That'd be really awkward. Oh, okay.
And that's it.
Oasis! Office of Academic
Success. Intercultural services.
According to their Facebook page, Oasis provides dedicated staff, workshops, free tutoring, and programs targeted towards student success and cultural development. A unique blend of academic services, cultural celebration, and social activities are offered.
Oasis works with all UNL students with an emphasis on meeting the needs of students of color, first generation, and or low-income students.
Oasis puts an emphasis on meeting the needs of minority students, and additionally, they assist the students in receiving diversity enhancement scholarships. Oasis provides several programs such as NU Connections,
Promising Scholars, Chancellor's Scholars,
And W.E.B. Du Bois Honor Society.
Today we will talk about Greek life.
There are IFC fraternities and PHA sororities, which are more traditional and have housing on campus. And there's multicultural Greek chapters and the NPHC, which don't have housing, but they're more focused on multicultural and diversity.
A fraternity is a male student society in a university or college, and an example of a fraternity here on campus is Sigma Lambda Beta International Fraternity, Inc.
Sororities, a social society for female students in a university or college, typically for social purposes.
Multicultural recruitment, educational process or membership intake process. They accept second semester freshmen with at least 12 credit hours from UNL, and members must be active in UNL activities or the community, attend informationals, and do a one-on-one interview.
There are 5 pillars of Greek life. There's leadership, scholarship, brotherhood and sisterhood, service or philanthropy, and social.
And
this is for our final project, and this is one of our speakers, Ms. Jessica Sanchez, and she's an alumni from UNL.
What inspired you to go to college?
What inspired me to go to college, I would definitely say being a woman of color and the first in my family to even graduate high school. And so obviously I had that motivation to want to keep going and kind of be like the first to do everything.
Do you feel any pressure, like being the first?
I would say a little bit, definitely, because there's that kind of like that line where your parents, they don't know how to relate to you because they've never experienced college, but then they have like these expectations and you're like, where are you getting them from? Because you don't even know what you're talking about. But they keep, being set higher and higher. So definitely, I guess trying to prove to my father you can be more than just a lawyer or
Can you explain your transformation from high school to college?
Definitely. I guess like in high school, and you ladies can probably relate, how it's a lot more free going and less responsibility, and you get to kind of enjoy life. Not that you don't get to enjoy life in college, but there's a lot more responsibility. Classes are definitely different. You go from having teachers being like, why didn't you turn in that homework assignment? To a professor being like, oh, well, you didn't turn your paper, there's an F. There's you don't get too many chances in college. So there's definitely that transition, and then just kind of developing into an adult. You're kind of like, this is what I'm here to do. I'm here to leave my, my imprint, I guess, at UNL or whatever institution you choose, and utilizing all your resources to the best of your ability.
If there was one thing you could go back and change education-wise in high school, what would that be?
That's just really focusing in the classroom and talking to my teachers, like when I was struggling. I never reached out to them soon enough. It was always in the end, when you're having your finals week and you're like, hey, I have a D, what can I do to get it to a B? And they're like, no, you should have been in here at the second week when you started struggling. So I learned that the hard way. And I guess you just, in high school, you're having so much fun. Well, I knew I was having so much fun with my sports and my extracurricular activities that I was kind of like, I'll just make sure to make the grade. I'll keep my parents happy, I'll pull my B's, I'll be content with that. But then I have obviously stresses, and that it hurts you in the long run, especially being a woman of color. There's so many scholarships out there for us and whatnot. So just not being super focused like I should have been. I say I was just like focused, but I should have took it to a whole different level.
What are some tips you would give upcoming seniors that would help them in college?
My number one tip would be, when you start to struggle in a class, go talk to your professor. One is like, learn how to manage your money, some way, shape, or form.
Best experience.
The best, graduating, for sure. Being able to walk the stage, like seeing my parents crying, and all my other classmates like doing we're all there together. It's just like that one moment, no one can take it away from you. Like, you have your degree in your hands, you're like looking at it and you're like, oh my god, it says Jessica Lynn Sanchez. Like, that was the best day of my life, definitely.
Okay. Well, that's all the questions we have.
Okay.
Well, we'd like to thank you for coming to the
Thank you.
Hi, welcome to Colorado University. I'm Maritza Bebe, and this is my co-host, Haven Kirkendall. You're watching at 1011 News. Today
Today we're having a very special show for you all. We're going to be interviewing 3 students representing the branches of the Colorado universities. One from Boulder, Naropa, and Colorado Springs. Take it, Aveen.
Hi, I'm Aveen Ajira with college freshman Laura McFarling-Face. And such an interesting last name, McFarling-Face. Anyways, so Laura is a cheerleader here at University of Colorado Boulder. Tell me, Laura, what are some of your favorite things here at
My favorite thing is how big our school is. We have an 18-to-1 ratio, not to mention a 68% graduation rate within 6 years. And to top it all off, our tuition is a shockingly low $15K. Woo! Come!
All right, thanks, Laura.
Hi, Aveen. So happy to be here.
Thank you, Brad. Now tell me, what are some of your favorite things about going to this University of Colorado Springs?
Well, I would definitely have to say the girl. I mean, our fees, yeah, our total cost to attend is really low. Only $30K for out of state, and it's a public university.
All right, give me a hand for
McFarling-Face.
Great job. All right, we have one more very special guest from the University of Naropa. He is a graduate student in the school's graduate program from psychology. Give me a hand for Larry Tottlemouth. Hi Larry, how are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great, great. So tell me, what do you enjoy about this school the most?
Well, it's very small. We only have a student-to-faculty ratio of 9-to-1, yeah? You really get to know all your professors and peers. Not to mention, it's only $29K for tuition.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Larry. That sums up our interview part of the portion. So back to you, Haven.
Wow, great facts. All right, next up on our show, we'll be taking a tour of Colorado Springs University with our very own Marika Abibi. To you, Marika.
Wow, I'm here at the University of Colorado Springs. Look at all these trees. Oh my God, bear!
Oh my God, fire! Oh my God!
Sorry, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. Back to Hayden.
There's a fire! There's a freaking bear!
Alright, I think that about sums it up for our show today, folks. I have to go volunteer as a firefighter. Catch y'all later on 10/11 News. Bye!
Oh, yeah! Bam!
All right, that's good.